Happy Thursday and welcome to In the Green DFS. This is going to be your Thursday NBA free pick video. Today we've got two fantastic separate free plays coming your way today, guys. We've got a Dabble 3-man play with a 6x multiplier. We're betting $250 to win $1,500 on that one. Then we've got a Prizepicks 3-man play with a 7.5x multiplier utilizing a demon there. We're betting $100 to win $750 on that one. Now, guys, before we get rock and rolling with this video here, please take a quick second, if you don't mind. Let's get that housekeeping out of the way. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this thing with your friends in the group chat, guys, girls, whatever it is. If they're into the sports betting thing, go ahead and share it with them so they can enjoy it as well. Turn on the post notifications so you don't miss our videos. But most importantly, guys, like we tell you every single day here in the start of our video, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. When you guys are liking the video, it is essentially like adding to our tip jar here, and we appreciate it a lot. It shows us that you guys essentially appreciate the high value and high energy free pick videos we're putting out for you guys. Tons of value here, and it's for free, of course. More free value than most YouTube channels here on the internet, and we know that. So with this said, guys, let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Remember, if you like this video today and we get to 600 likes, just a heads up, we have an additional special free play coming out to you guys as well, as long as we get that 600 likes. So let's get that going. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. We're going to start with the contest winners from yesterday, guys. Here's how our contest works. This is yesterday's video. As you can see, the first day in a while, we did not reach the like goal of 600. We'll run it back today. But here's how the contest works. We ask you guys to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment anything below. Excuse me. As you can see, we have 285 comments here. So we jam this thing into the YouTube random comment picker, and these are the three individuals that have won the one free week of VIP. We have C Major Made the Beat, we have Sean Pruitt, and we have Keep It Mobbin'. So you guys, if you see your names here, you can rewind it back if you need to double check and make sure it's your username. If it is you, please email support@inthegreendfs.com. We'll get you verified first, and then we will set you up with your one free week of VIP. Congratulations to you three. Probably a good time to do it because these things are going to start rolling in here. And with that said, let's go over yesterday's wins. So first and foremost, let's start with the free play, which is right here. Not a good free play for us, but listen, we did everything in the right spot here. These guys have been fantastic the last 4 or 5 games. They just didn't get it done today. Pretty simple. This game ended up being a blowout, so it didn't really matter. Barnes wasn't really needed the same in that game. But Khalil Ware was really just no good in this game. And this is the first test. I told you guys in the video, I told you it was more of a shaky play, and if you weren't comfortable not to play it, I made it very clear. But Spoles was very weird with his rotation in this game. This guy had a lot of trouble down there. It just wasn't good in this game. So Khalil Ware let us down. Scotty Barnes let us down. But I want to point something out here. So what we do a lot of times in our NBA full season pass, which these wins are from, and our VIP, and I'll explain to you guys that towards the end of the video because you guys are going to want that here coming up soon. It's going to be the last, I think, 2 days, end of the month here, that we're going to offer the 50% special. So you're going to want to jump on it, and I'm going to show you why here in a second. But let me explain something to you. So what we do a lot of times, we have 3- and 4-man plays that we give away for free picks. What we do a lot of the times, when we're able to, we set up specialized add-on plays. We call them VIP add-on plays. They get sent to everyone in our NBA full season pass first, and then our VIP. And what we do here is we do add-ons. So we took these 4 guys you can see right here. We put them in here, then we added additional players to the mix. We took Porzingis over on the first quarter points. He took it out, no problem. Obviously, Monk did his job. Khalil Ware did not. Scotty Barnes did not. But Christian Braun took care of his. Daniel Gafford blew his out of the water. Just absolute domination. 37 out of the 26.5. Told you guys that was going to be a smash play. We had to go back to him. That's why we can't be scared to go back to players that don't do us well, guys. Zion took care of business. He went crazy as well. And Jaden Daniels took care of that 5.5 rebound line. So what I want to point out here is our VIP players. See, this was a hedge. It was an 8-man hedge. Depending on the play, we let our VIP and NBA full season pass players know if it's a hedge or an all-in option. You can always do what you want, but we kind of guide our players that are behind the paywall. They're very important to us. We want to make sure we're giving them situations like this. So I want to point this out. Now, we won $300 here. So we bet $200 in this play. So we got $300 in the 1.5. Not the end of the world. But here's what I want to point out. If these guys would have done their job. So remember, if Scotty Barnes and Khalil Ware would have done their job, we would have won $2,500 on this and an additional $10,000 on this one. So it would have been a $12,500 win between these 2 plays alone, not counting any of the other VIP wins, just these 2 plays alone. So we want you guys to understand, if you're a serious bettor and you're very serious about NBA, which is where we make the most of our money every single year, don't get it confused. NFL and MLB are a close second and third, but it's always NBA every single year. And so we want to explain to you is this is just one of the things we do. And a lot of our guys last night, this is a close call. Listen, we got our $300. We got some couple bucks off it, but the goal here was for these guys to take care of business so that all of this came together. And the rest of these guys did their job. And as you would have seen, we would have won $2,500 here in the 10X with an additional $10,000 here on the VIP add-on NBA full season pass play. So Again, we had someone in the Dabble chat, and we get very little of these silly, ignorant comments, but we try to keep it brief. But one of the guys made a comment, and he thought that we weren't putting effort into our picks. And, like, my man, I'm sure you're probably listening, and you're probably going to give this video a thumbs down, and it doesn't really hurt our feelings. You can do that if it makes you feel better. But the truth is, man, we want our players to win, and we work very hard for our free plan players, just like our paid players. And if you get an eye, this is a great example of why your comment was so ridiculous. Let me show you why. If we would have won this play, which obviously we want to win this play, right? Not only do we win the $2,500 here, we win the $10,000 here. It's a $12,500 day between two plays, not even counting these other plays for our VIP and NBA full season pass. So I promise you, we always want to win. Our goal is always to want our players to win, especially our free plan players, so they can get an idea of how the other players operate, how the guys behind the payroll operate. But just a heads up there, man, just keep a little bit of reasonability here when you think, and try to use like a little bit of logic. It wouldn't do us any good to just throw out random plays. We don't make our money that way. I want to be blunt with you about that, okay? Yeah, we get a few bucks kickback from these apps for having people sign up, but the truth is we're making our money because we're very good at this. We've been dominating DFS since 2012, and there's a reason why people come to our page. So follow along if you want, and if you don't like it here, you guys can find another channel. There's plenty of other channels. We got love for everybody, and if you want to stay here and stick around, you'll have plenty of wins as well. Another win here in VIP and NBA full season pass. And I want to point this one out, guys. This is 100% of the time a $100 bet, except for today. Prizepicks dropped a $50 free bet, and I saw towards the end of the evening, I was like, shit, we have to use this free bet. And sometimes I forget these promos, I'll be honest. We get so busy with the business, but I had to use this free bet today. So instead of betting $100, the cap out was $50. It was a $50 free bet. So instead of winning $1,100, we still won the $550, but at least everybody else in our VIP and NBA full season pass. I know two of you guys said you cashed out big boy money in that one. So that made me happy. One guy won, I don't know, close to 5,000, I think you said. So I hope that was the case. But we won $550 on it. Either way, just another win stacked up. If you were to get our NBA full season pass last night, this and this would have essentially paid for it. And these aren't even big wins. So just to get us started, that's the plays from yesterday. Let's get this video rolling, guys. I want to get you right into the plays today. I've got the first one, the three-man play, I really love. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. We waited for some lines today. Let me show you something first. We waited for these lines today. The lines came out very, 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 very late. It's 3:15 a.m. And listen, this stuff takes us hours to study and get into. But turns out one of the games that came out first was one of the ones we did the early studying on. It was one of the ones that I had the most interest in. I'll show you here in a minute. So we ended up doing all three picks from the same game tonight, even after waiting an additional 3 hours for the lines to come out, which is kind of comical. But in either case, it worked out for the better. We had 3 hours plus to dig and deep dive and some research on this stuff for you guys. So we'll get this thing rolling now. First and foremost, you guys know our favorite app is Dabble, but our second favorite app has become Sleeper. Real quick promo, it's very easy. Check it out. Sleeper does a couple things you guys are going to want to know. First, they have what we call adjustable lines. Also, just a heads up here before I get going on this. This video gets to 600 likes. The play we're going to send out is probably going to be on Sleeper today, so you're going to want to get this. If you don't already have it, the promo is going to make you want to get it anyways. But it's real simple. Sleeper offers us the ability to work on what we have, what we call adjustable lines and unique props. So we can adjust our lines on Sleeper, which is something we take advantage of a lot in our VIP and NBA full season pass. Only a couple of apps do that. We really like the feature. But not only that, Sleeper has the best promo on the market currently, and I'll be blunt about it. Yes, the deposit minimum is $25 on Sleeper, and on Dabble it's only $5. So you can compare there depending on what you want to get on. But the truth is, guys, if you're doing this right, you want to be on multiple apps. You're not going to be winning if you play just on Prizepicks. You got to get multiple apps. And honestly, Prizepicks is probably one of your worst odds overall. We have cool plays we do over there. Don't get it confused. We don't not use Prizepicks, but it's definitely not the best app anymore. But the promo here is play 5, get 55. It's just an unbeatable promo. It's very simple. You play $5, you get 55 free. You're literally 11xing your money just by playing $5 on this app. So if you don't have Sleeper yet, you got to get this. They also have a free square today for Paolo Banchero, and basically it's a 0.5 point. So he makes one bucket, we're good to go. If you want to get Sleeper, guys, and get on the train here with us and be prepared for the 600 like play we're going to send out later, that special VIP play, click right here on Sleeper, the first link in the description of our video here. Make sure the code says in the green. Remember, guys, our business name is in the green DFS, which stands for Daily Fantasy Sports. But our code across all platforms, including Dabble, including Chalkboard, including Better and Sleeper here, guys, it's always going to be in the green. Please just make sure the code is in the green. A couple of you guys have made that mistake recently. It's all we ask is just make sure the code says in the green, and you can get Sleeper downloaded right here and have yourself ready to roll for the play we're going to send out later today when we hit 600 likes, and I already know we're going to hit the 600 likes today. So there's your Sleeper promo. Let's get you guys right over to play number 1. We spent enough time yapping. Let's get right into it. This is a very important play, and I want to make sure we get it out first. Let's go with, what are we going here? My sheet. All right, so we're going with the Dabble 3-man play today. We're dropping back from the 4-man play to the 3-man play. These are all wins from the last, I don't know, week and a half or so. That was from, 2 days ago, those two there. And then this is yesterday. Okay, here we go. Now, we're going to go with the Dabble 3-man play, guys, okay? Now, we're doing with the three-man play on Dabble. A couple of reasons why we go with Dabble with this. Obviously, it's our favorite app, but there's a few other reasons as well. The first thing is, on Dabble, we're getting a 6x multiplier for three-man plays, and we win a lot of three-man plays. We have some funny little nicknames you guys use in Dabble. Three-man assassin, a bunch of them we've heard. They're pretty cool, but it's real simple. These three-man nukes are one of our favorite plays to do on Dabble, and we're getting a 6x multiplier here, but we're only getting a 5x on Prizepicks. So for us, it makes more sense to be on Dabble. Not to mention, very important piece of this here, we're getting better lines on Dabble. Almost every single day, we're getting better lines on Dabble. Now, that isn't always going to be the case. That's why we shop the markets every day. We're going to find better lines on Sleeper someday, or better lines on maybe Underdog or on Prizepicks. But either way, well, unlikely Prizepicks. But either way, Dabble's been the best for us. We generally have the best lines on Dabble, and we're playing the three-man play here with a $250 bet to win $1,500 with that 6x multiplier. If you do not have Dabble, don't worry. We will show you how to do this exact same play for just $5 for a chance to win $90 with that 6x multiplier here in a few minutes. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Play number one, and for everybody that's nervous about the what have you done for me lately, close your eyes. Play number one, we're going right back to Ahmed Thompson. Today we're taking him for over 32 points, rebounds, and assists, and I'm going to explain to you exactly why this is play number one. First and foremost, the 32-14 Rockets will travel to take on the 31-16 Grizzlies. By the way, best game of the day, at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The point total here is 237, highest or second highest, by the way. And the Rockets are 5-point underdogs. So once again, the point total in this game is 237, but those Rockets are 5-point underdogs, and there's a reason. I'll get to that in a second. Now, guys, on the Grizzlies side, Marcus Smart and Vince Williams are out for this game. On the Rockets side, Jabari Smith is out, while Alperen Sengun and Steven Adams are questionable. Now, in case anyone's listening, and I went a little too fast there, I'm going to say it again. On the Rockets side, Jabari Smith is out again, but Alperen Sengun and Steven Adams, their starting center and their backup center, are both questionable. Now, guys, we know everyone is on Jalen Green in this game, okay? Let me just put that out there first and foremost. We know all the other YouTube channels are on Jalen Green. We understand it. It's not a bad play. It's a great play. We'll probably have some shares of Jalen Green. But we specifically did not want to put Jalen Green in this play. We have a very, very good reason why. We are not telling you the other channels are wrong. We're just telling you for our play, we're not utilizing Jalen Green. Instead, we're going to Ahmed Thompson. Here's the reason why. We're going back to Ahmed Thompson, the man that let us down 2 nights ago. And guys, Ahmed Thompson, remember this, he's gone over this line in 3 of his last 5 games. But more than that, guys, in his last game against Memphis, he did, just a few weeks back, maybe 2.5 weeks ago, on the 13th, I think it was, he went over this line posting 36 points, rebounds, and assists, but that was in the game that Jalen Green went insane. So even when Jalen Green went crazy, Ahmed Thompson still went over his line. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, tonight we think the Grizzlies get smart to this, and they look to contain Jalen Green a bit here, giving more opportunities for Ahmed Thompson and some of the other shooters over here. Now, again, if the Grizzlies do anything to put a little bit of defense over here on Jalen Green, the things are going to change very quickly for the Rockets offense, especially if they're missing Alperen Sengun and their backup center, Steven Adams, at that. Now, guys, it's also worth noting that the Grizzlies give up the most points to small forwards in the entire NBA. I'm going to say it again. The Grizzlies give up the most points to small forwards in the entire NBA. Ahmed Thompson, perfect setup here today. They also rank just below middle of the pack when it comes to rebounds and assists allowed. Guys, this is a very high-paced matchup. Listen, the Grizzlies are the fastest-paced team in the entire NBA. They rank number 1, the fastest-paced team in the NBA. There's a reason why we're taking this today, guys. In a fast-paced matchup with the fastest-paced team in the NBA, we love Ahmed Thompson to go over this one for play number 1. We're going right back to our guy, Ahmed Thompson. This kid's a very good basketball player. Everyone gets a bad day once in a while. He had one. He was coming off of 2 or 3. It was a back-to-back game. He got some rest after this one. He's got a great matchup. He's already done it to these guys, and now we think Jalen Green's going to be taken out of the equation just a little bit at least, adding for more opportunities for Ahmed Thompson. We love this play for play number 1. Ahmed Thompson, over 32 points, rebounds, and assists. All right, going to play number 2 here. On the other side, same game, we are taking Desmond Bane over 17.5 points, and again, we have a great reason. Here's the deal. Outside this one, we are going to be rolling with Desmond Bane over on a 17.5 points. The guys, Bane has gone over this line in 7 of his last 10 games, just barely missing by 1 or 2 points in those other 3 games. So within a 1 or 2 point margin here, he's essentially going over this line every time. 7 of 10 he's gone over. 3 times he just barely dipped under. Now, 2 of those games were also major blowouts. So I want to kind of put, lay the foundation here so you guys understand why we're doing this. This guy's essentially almost hit this point total every time. Now, guys, in the last game against the same Rockets team, in the 13th, Bane put up 25 points with ease, I'll add. Tonight, we have a lean that the Rockets will opt to double Ja Morant bit here. which should lead to even more scoring opportunities for the streaking Desmond Bane. Guys, we love this play for play number 2, guys. Keep in mind, these guys also rank poorly against the shooting guard position. It is probably their biggest weakness when it comes to this Rockets team. Now, things could change a bit if Sengun is out and their center positions are all shaken up. They have Atari Eason they can fit in there as like a stretch 5. They have some different opportunities they can utilize. Either way we look at it, guys, we think this is a great setup here. Amin Thompson on one side, Desmond Bane for over 17.5 on the other side. John Morant's been great, guys. Well, he's been pretty good. But I think they're going to bottle him up here tonight. They're going to opt to double him up and make it a little bit more difficult. Both teams know which guys are going against each other here. We know we have a little bit of a duel off with John Morant and Jalen Green. But listen, we like our setup here tonight. We're taking Amin Thompson over here, and we're taking Desmond Bane down here. Now, third play is a little bit scary, so, hold on to yourself if you're a little bit nervous. But we're staying on the same game here, guys. Same side as Desmond Bane. We are going with Zach Edey over 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, before I get into this play, I want to point out Zach Edey's points and rebounds line is 15. So you can still take the points and rebounds. You get the hook on there if you don't. I'm going to go with the 0.5 because I figure one simple assist makes it worth it. And he's got, a couple games ago, he had 3 assists in a game. It's not, not going to pass a lot, but just giving you a heads up. For 0.5, we're taking the points, rebounds, and assists over 15.5. So staying on the Grizzlies side here, we are going to take the 7'4", 300-pound Zach Edey. That's a big dude. Listen, we have a lean that both, one or both, I should say, of Alperen Sengun or Steven Adams will miss this game tonight, and that's where things get a little bit spicy, right? So if this happens, we expect Edey to have his way with the backups, Jock Landale and Jeff Green. In the front court, it should be no problem for Zach Edey. In his last 3 games, he's also picked it up quite a bit. Edey has actually crushed this line with 27, 26, and 20 PRA respectively. Our goal is for him to dominate early and often in this one. And honestly, it's ideal if one of those backup centers are out. If we have either Sengun or Steven Adams out, it's just even a bigger bump. But I have a feeling that Sengun sits today. Now, it's not going to mess up our entire play if Sengun plays. But I got a hunch he's going to stay out. He's got a calf injury, and it doesn't look like it's progressing as they thought. So he probably needs another game or 2 out. We'll see how it goes. My lean is that he is going to be out tonight, and that's kind of where we sit. And our lean is the same. All of our models here show the same thing. So once again, guys, we are rolling with Amin Thompson for over 32 points, rebounds, and assists. We're going with Desmond Bane over 17.5 points, and we're taking Zach Edey over 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists. This is our 3-man nuke. This is our favorite play of the day by a lot. Also want to point out this is probably the best game of the day of all 5 games in the 5-game slate. But don't worry, guys. If you're on our NBA Full Season Pass or our VIP, we have a ton of stuff coming your way today. It's actually going to be a fun slate for what we have available for plays for a 5-game slate. We got quite a bit coming your way. So the NBA Full Season Pass, great day to have it. A lot of fun stuff coming your way. Now, with this 3-man play here, guys, as we mentioned, we are betting $250 to win $1,500 with that 6x multiplier. Now, if you don't have Dabble yet, you need to get on Dabble. It's about time. If you don't have Dabble yet, there's so many reasons why we like Dabble. If you want to do this for just $5 for a chance to win $90 with the 6x here, it's really easy. Here's all you got to do. Click right here on the description of our video. Go down to where you see Dabble here, and then just click on this link right here, right? So once you open up Dabble, it might look a little bit different on your phone, but the key features, the most important parts are this. First, we're getting better lines over here on Dabble, like we said. The lines are lower. Over here on Dabble, we are also getting a 6x payout on a 3-man play. We're only getting 5x on Prizepicks. So, for example, if we were to hit this play, and we hit these all the time, this $250 turns into $1,500. If we do this exact same play, and we do not have it on this app, and we use it on Prizepicks, we lose $250 out of that payout. We're only getting $1,250. So it's a big deal to us, especially when we're playing as often as we are. 3-man plays pay out the 6x, whereas Prizepicks only gives the 5x. The 5-man plays gives the 20x over here on Dabble, and only 15x on Prizepicks. And the Dabble 6-man plays gives us the 35x payout, which we love over on the 6-mans, and it only pays us 25x on Prizepicks. We also get the big-time 1,000x multipliers we utilize a lot of times for those big NFL and NBA slates. But guys, the most important part, as we noted again, if you want to do this same play that we're doing here for $5 for a chance to win $90 to get you going, all you have to do is click on Dabble right here. Make sure the code says in the green. Please just make sure it says in the green. A lot of you guys are typing in the green DFS. Just take a quick second and make sure it says in the green, guys. And once you do, just deposit $5 on Dabble. Dabble's going to give you $10 for free. I need to change this today. My apologies. But Dabble's going to give you $10 for free. So you're going to deposit 5. They'll give you 10 for free. Again, you can bet whatever you want. I'm just giving you the minimum here. If you deposit 5, they'll give you 10 on top of that. You can take that $15 and jam it on this play right here for a chance to win $90 with that 6x multiplier. That's our play of the day, guys. Next, we're going to take you over to play number 2 on the Prizepicks app. Before we do, let's quickly go over this last promo here with the Better app. And what we set up here today is a real quick promo for the Better app. First and foremost, easy to follow. Ready? For new users, Better has a very simple promo. Win or lose, your first entry is on them, whether you win or lose, up to $250. So try to get yourself as much as you can up to that $250 down. And what you do is you bet whatever you want. You can go crazy with the bet. You can be super risky. You can be super safe. Whatever you want doesn't matter because they're going to give you that $250 back no matter what. So it's a great app to get on for that kind of a promo there. Also, they're giving us a free John Morant pick today, so we may be sending out that play on Better. Chances are it's going to be on Sleeper today, but you're going to want Better either way, especially if you're in our VIP or NBA full season pass. We utilize this a lot. We have a lot of fun with this. We almost hit one last night, and they're missed by the hook, 0.5. We'll come back for them and get them today. But John Morant's a free square today. If you want to get Better, guys, just click right here in the description of our video here. Go down to Better, second link down, click it there, and make sure the code says in the green. You'll be good to go to rock and roll with us on Better when we send that play out later. Now, one more thing, guys, Vivid Picks. If you want to use Vivid Picks, you know a lot of you guys are adding us on here. It's pretty cool. We got a couple plays coming out. We got some really fun plays for the Super Bowl, by the way. We're going to give everybody on Vivid Picks. They've got some very unique stuff they're doing over there. But the cool thing about Vivid Picks is if we're friends on here, if we become friends on Vivid Picks, we get a 10% boost out on our payouts. So we'll take that all day long. Plus, if your first deposit here on Vivid Picks is you get a 100% deposit match up to $250, which is a great promo. But on top of that, your first bet is fully secured up to $25. So no matter what you bet, you can go as crazy as you want for that first bet. And if you don't hit it, you get that $25 back. Can't really go wrong with that. If you want Vivid Picks, guys, right here, same thing, super easy. Click right there. Make sure the code is in the green and you're good to go with Vivid Picks. Now, moving on to play number 2, the last play of the day here. I want to make sure I highlight one more thing before we do that. Where are we at here? Oh, my bad. Okay, so this is play number 1. Now, guys, if you're here and you're new here, here's how we do it. We'll always tell you our recommended play. Generally, it's our Dabble play. Not always, but most of the time, it's our first Dabble play we give you. It's our favorite play. This is our favorite play of the day today. You don't have to tail our plays, guys. We tell you this in every video. You are responsible for all of your own bets 100% of the time. If you don't love the play, don't tail it. If you want to take pieces of it and leave pieces, completely fine. We're just here to provide you free information on what we feel are some of the best picks of the entire day that we can give you for free. So that's play number 1. If you wanted to play number 2, we are going to get there right now. Now, on play number 2, we're going to do something a little bit different today. The first one we're going to roll with here is going to be Jordan Poole. But we're going to take Jordan Poole for his assist prop today, okay? Now, we're going to take him on his 5.5 assist prop. He is playing the Lakers. We have an Anthony Davis that's going to be out in this game. I don't know if LeBron's going to play either. Either way you shape it, I think he's going to have the opportunity to run this offense here today. I think he's going to have enough assists, probably kicking a couple under there to Kyle Kuzma against his old team, which I don't even want to talk about that. But Jordan Poole over 5.5 assists. He's done it 3 of 5. We think he gets it done here today. By the way, last game for Jordan Poole against Toronto, that was the worst game I've seen a professional basketball player play in 29 minutes in a very long time. So hopefully he doesn't want to shoot as much tonight. He just wants to pass the ball around. So we're taking Jordan Poole over 5.5 assists for play number 1. He is going to be running the point. Play number 2, we're going right back to our boy Desmond Bane. He's going to be a double up here today. So he's in both of these plays today. On this one, we're taking him over on the points and assists. It's just a matter of changing it up a little bit here. There's no other reason than that. He's gone over in 4 of 5. Instead of the 7 of the points, we're taking him over on the points and assists here, just in case. That's play number 2. And for play number 3 for this Prizepicks finalized play, we're going to Zach Edey, which means we have 2 people on this play that's on the other play as well. But for Zach Edey today, we're actually going to go with the 0.5 over the blocked shots here. Now, my main reasoning for this, I'm going to show you the breakdown here in 1 second. First off, let me show you this. He's gone over in 3 of his last 5 rather, but I want to point out these last 2 games, 3 and 4 blocked shots. That's pretty solid. And remember, there's a very high probability. We'll say there's a solid probability that Sengun sits in this one and that Steven Adams sits in this one, and all he has to deal with is Jock Landale and Jeff Green. And I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities to block some shots down there. We're taking these 3 guys right here. Jordan Poole over 5.5 assists, Desmond Bane over 22.5 points and assists, and Zach Edey, the big man, over 1.5 block shots with the Demon. That brings us to a 7x multiplier. I thought I had a 7.5. It must have changed on me there. We're taking the 7x multiplier here. We're betting $700. Oh, by the way, our win last night was in promos, if you're wondering. This win we hit right here, it was a free bet, remember we told you? So we normally bet $100, but we used the $50 free bet, which kind of screwed us on that one. But in either case, it was still a win. Now we got some extra promo funds here. So we're going to go ahead and bet $100 to win $700 here, guys. We bet live with you guys every single day. I want you guys to know we're always going to put our money where our mouths are. We're always going to bet with you guys live. And if you're not familiar with this, guys, this right here pending on this play right here just shows that the play's already been bet. That will change once the game starts. This game starts at 9:30, by the way, so a little bit more time to wait on that. But don't worry, if you're on an NBA full season pass or our free plan, got a lot of good stuff coming your way. Now, we've shown you play number 1. We've shown you play number 2. Now, I want to show you guys one more thing that's pretty important here today, guys. If you're not on our free plan yet, here's how you do it. I'll make it real quick and brief for you. Click under Get Our Picks Free and VIP. This is our stand store. It basically houses our welcome bonuses here, our Instagram link, our socials, and of course our winning picks. But first, if you guys need bonuses, try to get them here. We appreciate it when you do. I know a couple of you guys have done that, and if we appreciate it, we get a small kickback from these apps, and it does help us support this channel where we're spending a lot of time every single day sending out free picks for our free plan members. So we know you guys appreciate it, and because of all the love we get is why we're keeping this going. A lot of channels would probably just do a 5 or 10 minute video and give you a pick or two versus 2 entire full plays. But we're doing things differently because of the love we're getting from you guys. We want to keep it rolling and keep reciprocating that. So if you need bonuses, get them here, guys. But the most important part here is just simply clicking on winning picks. This is our winnable. One of the most important things here because it houses all of our plans, right? So our plans are the free plan, the VIP plan, the next option up, both weekly and monthly options, $2.99 a month, $99 a week. The NFL full season pass, which you don't have to worry about anymore because the season's about to be over. And our coveted, most important NBA full season pass, most profitable pass we have. It is $14.99, but I'll go over the special. We got 2 more days of that till the month is over, so I'll show you that special in a minute so you can jump on that before it's too late. But guys, the free plan is where it's at. You got to be on the free plan. So first and foremost, free plan costs you $0. You click right here to jump on it. Once you're on the free plan, it takes about 5 seconds to set up. You're going to get all the free plays. For instance, this one we just made here will be sent out to everyone on our free plan right away. And the feature here is that when you get that sent out to you, we call it early line value. So later in the day, Desmond Bain is probably going to be around 19 points, maybe 19 and a half. Zach E's going to be up at 16 or 17. He might be at 22 if they rule both those centers out, by the way. So we want this early line value. Same with Amin Thompson. You never know what's going to happen. These lines are always going to go up. Probably 34 and a half, 35 by the time the game starts. Either way you shake it, this is the early line value, and this is why you have to be on our free plan. So click right there to get set up for the free plan. Next, the next kind of middle of the road is our VIP plan. Listen, the VIP plan is great if you don't mind paying weekly or monthly. It's up to the type of person and what they enjoy. The monthly is the most popular VIP plan, but again, the best deal is what we're going to show you for the NBA full season pass, and I'll show you why in a minute, but I do want to go over the VIP plan. The monthly is $2.99. You save $100 a month by doing the monthly, or the weekly if you just want to kind of dip your toes in here. It's $99 a week. Comes with all of our picks and plays for all of the major apps that we utilize. Plus, guys, they get sent right to your phone, so you can lock them in right away. Same deal as a free play, but obviously the VIP section. So you guys are getting all of our plays, all of our built-out specialized plays, the ones we show you in that video there in the start of the video with the 8-man play we almost won 10 grand on today. That's the VIP plan. If you want it, you can sign up right there. Lastly, guys, check it out. Since the NFL is over, this is going to come off in a couple of days. But I do want to point out that we are going to add on the Super Bowl to everyone that buys the NBA full season pass. We have a full slate of plays ready for the Super Bowl, by the way. It's going to be heavy. We like to attack it from many different angles when we do a single game like that. And we'll show you that later in our NBA full season pass, NFL full season pass, or our VIP. But guys, the most coveted package we have is the NBA full season pass. It is very simple. It works like this. It includes all NBA picks and plays for all apps in the entire NBA season up until June 2025. We have 4+ months left of this thing, guys. This also includes NBA playoffs and finals, all of it. Every single time there's an NBA game, we've got plays for you. If you want to do it right now for 50% off, you got a day or two left to the end of the month here where we're at the 30th, so we have today and tomorrow. If you want to do this thing for 50% off, you have to use code NBA Now. It'll knock off 50%, dropping the $1,500 down to $750. Again, NBA Now is the code you have to type in. You can also use buy now, pay later at checkout. By the way, a lot of you guys like to use that option. It is there. Just click on the purchase button. Make sure the code says NBA Now. It'll take 50% off, and you can use the buy now, pay later if you want. We'll also add in the Super Bowl at no cost. We'll add that to your plan. Last thing I want to show you guys. Remember, if this video gets to 600 likes, everyone on our winnable free plan is going to receive that free special VIP play. You're going to probably want that one today. I think we got a pretty sweet one ready. We're waiting for just one more bit of injury news to lock in that final piece. But it's pretty sharp. Lastly, I want to make sure we give the opportunity for everyone that is not able to afford our packages or isn't in a position to buy our packages a chance to win our one free week of VIP. So what we're doing here is we're going to continue the contest maybe for the next 2 days, maybe forever. We'll see how it goes. Right now, we're loving the love we get here, and we want you guys to have a chance to win this. So what we're doing is it works like this. We're giving you a chance to win one free week of our VIP. Here's how it goes. A, like the video. B, subscribe to the channel. And C, comment anything below. Whatever you want is fine. Obviously, we like to keep it positive here, but whatever you want is fine, guys. We have very little nonsense here. We're very blessed. We built a fantastic community. It's probably because of the way we've done this since the start, and we appreciate you guys for that because it makes us a lot more fun. But as long as you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below, you'll have a chance to win. And by the way, we like it when you tell us, hey, I'm tailing the Dabble play, or I'm tailing the Prizepicks play, or I'm tailing both. That gives us an idea of what you guys enjoy. But whatever you comment is fine. What we'll do is we'll shove it into that random YouTube comment picker we used earlier. We showed you right here, and we will make sure we select 3 people to win one free week of our VIP services. And as you can see, if you were on that yesterday, you already got a shot to win. Well, we won 300 here, but the big one was here's the 550, which should have been 1100. No harm, no foul. It's a good first day for anyone that was on there for VIP. We've got a hell of a lot more coming, and we want to start that right now on Thursday. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and let's cash.